What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. Hope everybody's having a fabulous Thursday. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin and Litecoin. I believe we are in a very crucial area, and we'll take a look at that. Also, I want to remind you guys there's a free Discord group in the description below the video. Check it out. If you guys love crypto, you will love the community. It is an excellent community to be a part of. Also, there's some affiliate links down below. Check them out. They really help the channel out, guys. There is some exchange links if you do trade or interested in trading. If you sign up using my links down below, you get Bybit, I think, gives you $60 to $210 bonus. And if you sign up to Prime XBT, it gives you a 20% bonus to whatever you deposit. So definitely check it out. If you can use them, that's great. There's also another webpage down there, inkyourimage.com. Check it out. It's got some great crypto gear. And let's get into the video. All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research. As this market is extremely volatile and risky, also keep in mind it is still a speculative market. Do not put in more than you're willing to lose. With that being said, if you're new here, you haven't already, definitely hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand side of the screen. That will get you subscribed to the channel. And if you tick the notification bell, that'll get you notified when I post new videos. I do daily updates every single day for you guys, so make sure that notification bell is ticked. Also, we've been talking about it in the last few videos, guys. If you guys are watching people on YouTube, take a second out, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. It really helps the channel out, guys. It doesn't cost you anything to do, and it really helps us out. Anybody you watch on YouTube, always try to leave a comment and a thumbs up. All right. Let's look at where we're at. The 55 EMA, I do believe that is going to hold. And right now it is around the 7750 range. So I've been talking about this for a long time. I really believe that this is going to hold. And if it doesn't, I know people are talking about 7,500, 7,200. But I believe if we break below this, we're going to go much lower than that. Bitcoin's not going to break through this support and just go down $100 or whatever. So another thing I wanted to talk about yesterday, I mentioned in the video about adding another coin in, and I did a live stream last night and we talked about it. Once I hit 11,000 subs, I am going to add Ethereum to the mix. I'm not sure if it's going to be every day or I'll switch Litecoin and Bitcoin every other, or I'm sorry, Litecoin and Ethereum every other day, but I am going to add Ethereum once we hit 11,000 subs. So if you guys want to help out with that, share the video. If you belong to any groups or whatever, just share the video, get it out there, and I appreciate it. All right, so as you guys know, this is the cycle I believe we're in. This being one, and that was 2017 would be one over here, and I do believe this is the cycle we're in right now, and I still believe if this 7,700 holds, I believe we could see new all-time highs by the end of this year. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll track it closely. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to keep up with it and see where we're at. Let's take a look at the daily on Litecoin. As you guys know, I've been watching this as a bull flag, and if we do break the top of this bull flag, we have some higher targets up here, and I believe to hit a new all-time high by the end of the year, we would have to hit 20,000 by the end of November. And those of you that think that isn't possible, take a look back at 2017, and I'll do that real quick on the weekly for those of you that have not seen it. All right, so look at 2017, and what I'm looking at now is I believe this here, this bull flag, is a giant version of this bull flag. I know people say, where's the money going to come from? Well, where did the money come from in 2017? Ask yourself that. Anyways, so looking at this bull flag, and in October, let's see, where were we at in October? October in 2017, we were at $4,000. From October to November, we went up to little over $8,000 by the end of November. And from that, we went up 146%. So if we got up to 20,000 by the end of November, if we went up only 133%, that would be 46,000. I still believe 46,000 is possible for those of you guys that watch the channel, but I do believe as long as 77 holds, we should see new all-time highs before the end of the year. Also, I want to show you guys, let's dig into that bull flag over here real quick. This bull flag had a 40.55% fall here, and over at this one that we're currently in was a 44.5% decline. So, but if we look at the top of this bull flag to the all-time high, which was 20,000, would be about a 95% gain. And if we look at the top of the bull flag here, up to the top was about a 96% gain. So anyways, that's why I believe that this that we're forming now could be a giant version of what happened in 2017. As long as that 7,700 holds. Let's go back into the daily and look at where we're at here. I do want to take a look at the bullish or the bearish case scenario too, guys. So I know a lot of people are looking at this as a descending triangle, which we broke out of here. And if you watched my videos when this was about to happen, I said I thought it was going to be a fake out. And I did call 7,700 when everybody else was calling way lower lows of the break. And so far that has held. I do want to take a measured move off of this whole thing as a descending triangle. And if we looked at it, the measured move would be worst case scenario down to the $4,600 range. Guys, I really don't think that's going to happen. If we look at this as a smaller descending triangle here, the measured move off that is 6,300. And like I said, if 7,700 breaks, I don't think we're going to go down to just this support is not going to break and then just go down to 7,500 and bounce, guys. I do not think that's going to happen. If it breaks, I think we're looking at least down to the 6,300. That's my opinion, not yours. All right, let's look at some measured moves here and see what other possibilities we have. So looking at this, oh, that's the wrong one. I'm sorry about that. Let me get this over here. All right, looking from the breakdown, if we measure this as a flagpole and what we're forming now, I know a lot of people are talking about this being a bear flag that I have in blue. If we took a measured move and we break down from here, that also gets us to the 6,300. So it measures up pretty good. So my plan here, guys, if we break out of this, I am most likely going to do a short. And if we break up above this, I'm definitely going to put in a long. I have been playing some plays in here, but honestly, it's really a no trade zone. If you guys have been watching closely on the 4 hour and 1 hour, they have been wicking the crap out of people. So just be careful, guys. Remember, if you do want to trade, I do have links down below that have bonuses if you use my links to sign up with the exchanges, Bybit, Prime XBT. I think there's a KRAKEN one down there also. But anyways, now let's take another look at this. If we just looked at this as a rising channel and we were to break down from here, that would get us down to around the $6,800 to $6,900 range. And if we were to break up from here, depending on where we break up, guys, you know, it changes, but excuse me, if we were to break up out of this channel and break up, you guys know that I have this 9,300 I think is going to be big resistance because it was our support along this descending triangle. But I think once we break this, guys, it is going to be a phenomenal move once we break this bull flag. But the measured move, if we measure just the channel here to the breakout, would be around the $9,900 range, which would get us out of that bull flag. Most likely come down, test the bull flag again before continuing up. But again, we have to keep above this 7,700 for that to happen. Let's go into the RSI now. Take a look at what's going on here. Looks like we're preparing for a move up, guys. And as you guys know, we've been watching this falling channel in the daily RSI, which we broke out of, came back down, tested for support, got support, came back down, tested again. We broke through a little, but we are back above it. So as long as the daily holds above this, guys, I think it's going to be pretty bullish. And if this descending triangle breaks, or descending wedge, oh my gosh, it's not a descending wedge, it is a descending channel. And if this breaks to the upside, guys, I think we have a big move upcoming. All right, let's look at the 4-hour RSI. Don't forget to share the video, guys. Let's get to 11,000 subs so I can add Ethereum into the mix. All right, so looking at the 4-hour RSI on Bitcoin. As you know, we were watching this falling channel. We broke out of here, came back down to test for support, and now we formed a rising wedge, which we fell out of, and now we are in a falling channel. And as you can see, I have this red line here, this trend line, and that's support and resistance all the way across here. And that is what we're fighting with now, which is also the top of this falling channel. If we do close a 4-hour outside of this, which right now we have like an hour, we close outside of this, guys, I believe we're having a pretty bullish move up from here. If not, we'll be coming back down to test this one more time, possibly all the way down to test the bottom of this, which would be the bearish case scenario. Let's look at the price action. As you can see, I have this channel drawn here, which we've broken out of. As you guys know, if you've been watching the videos, I believe if we come up here and get rejected, say right around, let me put a target up there, right here. So let's say we come up here and get rejected around the 8150, actually say the 8170 range. If we get rejected up in here, guys, I did have this target at 7855, which I still have here. Looking at this as a falling wedge, if we were to break up from here though, the measured move of that would be around the $8,700 range, which would line up with the 200 EMA. If we continue up past that, I'm looking at the $8,900 area, which would be the top of this channel. Like I said, in this area, guys, this is pretty much a no trade zone. Unless this wedge breaks right here, I'd say if we break above the 8170 to 8200, we're most likely headed up to the $8,700 range. So keep that in mind. And yeah, that is where I'm at with that. Trying to see if there's anything else I wanted to point out in here. I always close the videos and forget. Let's go into the 1 hour real quick and just look at the EMAs. Those of you guys that watch me know I really like my EMAs. And if you look at this rising channel I have drawn here, we did come back down, tested for support. If we continue to get support, we're most likely headed up to this 8170 area. So keep an eye on that, guys. That would actually, I think that would actually measure out as a measured move here. Yeah, that would be pretty close. It'd actually be more around the 8175, somewhere in that range. So keep an eye on that area, guys. If that breaks, that will break this falling wedge, and I believe we're headed up to the $8,700 range. Keep a close eye on it, and let's look at Litecoin. Looking at Litecoin on the daily. Before I do that, I want you guys to remember to check out my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. Tons of t-shirts, coffee mugs, beer koozies, Bitcoin signs, and you can have her put any crypto you want on here, or anything, pictures, whatever. She does everything. This is just what she has listed, but she can put anything you want on any of these products. So definitely check it out. It helps support the channel, guys. I appreciate it. And let's go back over to Litecoin. So we're looking at this falling wedge. The measured move of that, guys, is around the $116 range. If we were to break up out of it here, I'm also going to take a look at the RSI. As you know, we've been watching this rising channel. We fell out of in a falling channel. We have this support line drawn on the bottom here. It actually looks like the RSI is bullish and wants to continue up from here. Let's look at the 4 hour. And in the 4 hour, we have this rising channel, came out of it in a falling channel. This is the area we look like we're coming to test. If we break up out of this falling channel back into this rising channel, guys, that is going to be pretty damn bullish. Let's look at the price action. All right, let's look at some targets here. So we had this rising channel or bear flag. I know a lot of people were looking at it as. And if we took a measured move of the break of this, where we broke down, that gets us to the $49 range, guys. That's still in my area of concern. I still believe that that is possible. So keep an eye on that. We may get some rejection up here. We could even come test the bottom of this channel again, which would match up in the RSI with the top of this falling channel, most likely. But yeah, just watch for this. I'm looking for the around the $56 range. If we get rejection there, we're most likely headed down to this $49 range. And guys, the worst case scenario here would be measuring this as a flag pull, take it down to where he broke down here. If that is a bear flag, that would be down to the $34 range. Again, guys, that's the worst case scenario. I have a feeling we're most likely going to pop up out of this wedge and head up to our higher targets. But yeah, that is what I'm looking at with Litecoin. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out the video. Please make sure you share the video to help us get to 11,000 subs so I can add Ethereum. And don't forget to smash the likes, guys. Leave your comments. Click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head to get you subscribed if you haven't already. Make sure you tick the notification bells to notify you when I post new videos and when I go live. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'm out.